YouTube? G4Later here once again, back with another video for you guys. And today's topic will be yet another Throwback Thursday vlog, aka story time. And the story of today will be how I lost my virginity. Because even that story was, quite interesting. So I want to talk to you guys about that shit. Maybe some of you guys can relate. Maybe your stories was just as similar. But this goes all the way back to when I want to say about 13. I was 13. I had an encounter before that, but I'm not gonna count that shit, I'm not gonna count that shit. So we're just gonna go with the one when I was 13. So, but pretty much I had just went to this new school out in Melvindale pretty much, and before that, like I said in my previous video, I used to go to school in Detroit, around a lot of black people. I went to an extremely urban school, but then the school I went to closed down, so I had to go to a different school, and the school was out of town pretty much. And yeah, like I said, around this time, 13, that was an interesting year for me because I had just hit puberty. Because before I hit puberty, at like 12, 11, and before I hit 13, I was about 5'6", and I was just a really chubby kid. I was just a really chubby kid, and my voice was not like this. My voice was really high pitched. So as you can imagine, girls was not checking for the short, fat kid with the high pitched voice. My voice sounded like a female's voice when I was younger. So, but then 13 happened. The summer of, I want to say the summer of 2004, I believe, just that summer, I shot up from about 5'6" to about 6 foot, and I slimmed the fuck out. I don't know what happened. I slimmed out, got taller, and my voice turned into what it is now. I've had the same voice since I was 13. So, I ain't know what happened, pretty much. I went from this chubby fat kid to fucking Captain America. I gained all this strength. I'm bench pressing well over 300 pounds, and I'm a kid. I don't know where this came from. So I'm going into this new school looking completely different, and white people, and in this school it was primarily white at the time, so they didn't have that many black people. So when I came to the school, all they see is this big, deep-voiced, muscular black dude, and yeah, it was a cool experience. I had got female attention, and I didn't know how to handle it at the time, because before, females wasn't paying attention to me like that, unless they was whores, because Detroit has a lot of whores, but good girls wasn't paying attention to me. So when I got to that school and I'm getting all this attention, I really didn't know how to handle it, but I didn't want none of them girls. There was just one girl in particular that caught my eye, blonde hair, blue eyes, pretty smile. She had a big booty for a white girl. I'll say that. That was one of a kind. I didn't know that was possible. But this girl was gorgeous to me. And ironically, the girl that's gorgeous to me is the one that hates me. Like, I start talking to her, she copping an attitude with me. Like, she already got a problem with me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna give up. Detroit built me that character where I don't give up on shit that I want. If I want something, I'll keep on trying at it. So I was a persistent dude. I kept trying from the beginning of the year. Every month I would sit next to her, talk to her, make her laugh, and I slowly felt her guards dropping. And then finally it happened. I asked her out. She said yes, got the girl I wanted, and I was happy as fuck. What I liked about her was she wasn't just another pretty face. She wasn't just a attractive female. She was intelligent as well. And yes, she had a bad attitude. That's something I'll never forget about her. She did have a bad attitude, but I felt like she had a bad attitude. Her heart was in the right place. Like she still cared about me. She was the type of girl that all the time after we hung out, after school was over, we'd hang out, and she'd make me go to the library, and me and her would do homework. You know, she would help me with my homework. She was that type of girl. If I didn't go to the library after school, she would nag me, because she wanted me to get good grades, and my grades did improve. You know, that was the first year I was on the honor roll, and I have to say, I contribute that achievement to her because she helped me. You know, she was a very nagging person, but she just nagged me to be a better person. And at the time I didn't appreciate that. At the time I didn't know that's a quality of a good woman. If she's nagging you to be better yourself, if she's nagging you to cause she want to spend time with you, she like you, that means she's a loyal, faithful girl, and you should hold on to that type of girl. You know, as a kid I didn't realize that shit. I at the time I just wanted to get away from that. You know, hindsight 2020. I was stupid as fuck trying to get away from that. But, you know, I'll never forget the day, you know, we got out of the library, and she asked me could I come over to her place. You know, I didn't think nothing. I'm like, cool, okay, come over to your place. I'm thinking her parents is home, I'm gonna meet her parents and shit, because by this time we already been fucking with each other for, like, you know, a few months. So in my opinion, we was pretty serious. So we go back to her place, we walking, and I don't know what it was about that day, but everything, it was raining all day in school, but by the time we got out of the library, the sun started shining. Like, something was going on this day. Like, this day felt really good. It was a beautiful day, a little rainbow, you know, and I'm like, okay, something is special about this day. You know, we walking, holding hands, you know. Keep in mind, this town that I'm in is still pretty racist, you know, so I'm still vigilant about, you know, cops, racist people. I'm still vigilant. I'm holding this white girl hand, you know, so I'm still checking over my shoulder that, you know, you ain't gonna catch me looking stupid out here. But yeah, we finally get to her place, and I walk in, and I notice, you know, her parents ain't there. You know, I'm like, okay, her parents ain't there, you know. I kind of know that, you know, I'm like, okay. And she asked me, can we go into her room? We go into her room, and I'm like, okay. I'm still oblivious, by the way, you know, because I'm not even, you know, I'm still oblivious. I'm still thinking we gonna end up fucking doing homework again, or we gonna go over study for a test or some shit. I'm still oblivious. But then she put on some music, you know, and I'm kind of like, okay, you know, this music kind of nice. I'm like, when your parents gonna be back? She's like, I don't know. And I'm like, you don't know? Did you want me to meet them? You know, she's like, no. And, you know, I'm casually sitting there, I'm chilling in my own zone. I'm like, you know, today's a pretty good day, you know, school went cool, you know, got good grades, passed the test, chilling with my girl. I'm feeling good at this point. And then she sits next to me. Keep in mind, I'm still oblivious by this point. And then she proceeds to put her hand on my dick. And I'm kind of like, is this happening right now? You know, she started rubbing, and I kiss her, and you know, and I'm kind of like, yo, my heart beating out of my chest at this point. Got this beautiful girl, and she's DTF, she's initiating the shit. So, you know, the music is playing, you know, I'm in my zone. I'm not oblivious at this point, you know. I'm going in, in my mind, I'm gonna beat this pussy up. In my mind, I'm going in, it's clobbering time. Hook, smash. That's the only thing going through my mind, is I'm about to tear it up. And you know, in the first, I slide in and I bust. I bust 2 strokes later. I mean, I can't even front. That shit was quick as fuck. I mean, I was like, wow. I'm thinking, you know, porn, I feel like porn had trained me that I was gonna go into this doing some magic. I'm gonna be doing some dick magic, you know, cause porn had trained me. And then I go in 2 strokes and but she ain't say nothing. She still was happy. She looked content. And I'm just laying there thinking to myself, well, guess I'm gonna have to get better at this. We could practice plenty, you know. And I'm thinking that, and she said, at least we got plenty of time to practice, you know. And I'm like, okay. And that pretty much was how I lost my virginity. Yeah, after that first time happened, after me and her had that first time, we couldn't stop at that point. Now, every time after school, we would go to her place because we knew her parents wouldn't be home, and we just did it so often. We would do it everywhere, too. Like, it happened on school grounds, too. Like, I don't know what happened, but that first time pretty much opened Pandora's box. That's pretty much all we was doing, you know. That was my life for months on end, you know, and I wasn't mad at that shit. You know, like, and the sad part is, you would think with such an amazing girl, she's helping me to better myself by being a nag and having a bad attitude. You would think that, you know, this would kind of have a happy ending, but no, it didn't. Like I said, as a kid, I was stupid. I didn't like the whole nagging and bad attitude thing, so I did end up cheating on her, you know. I ended up cheating on her. You know, because this other girl was way nicer. She was just as pretty, but she was way nicer. But little did I know that girl was, you know, pretty fucked up. You know, she was pretty fucked up. But I didn't know it at the time, so I pretty much threw away an amazing relationship with a good girl over, you know, a girl that didn't really give a fuck about me. Which was sad. This was the first and last time I ever cheated. Because I realized what I threw away. And me and the girl, and at that point, I never turned back. You know, at that point, I never turned back. At that point, I was really sexually active. You know, and I was just hitting everything. Because like I said, you young, immature, and stupid. I'm out here just hitting everyone. Like, I had a lot of female friends, you know, but they were never just normal female friends. And pretty much, like I said, young and stupid, you know. Hindsight 2020. I wish I stayed with that one girl. I wouldn't have minded being with one girl my entire life. I would have been extra cool with that. I hate the fact that I was with so many girls bouncing around, you know, because like I said, I wasn't used to that female attention. So after me and her broke up, I was just hitting too many girls, and like I said, I really do regret it. But yeah, that's my Throwback Thursday story. My first sexual experience. I'm kind of thankful it was with somebody I cared about, though. That's the one thing I was thankful for. But anyways, I'm about to get out of here. You can hit me down in the comments down below. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me about your first experience. You know, let's talk about it. And don't forget that thumbs up on this video if you want to see more Throwback Thursday content. G-Foley here, signing out, and thank you guys for watching.